Alright, so welcome back to another POG video. Now today I'm going to be kind of reviewing some card products, not necessarily cards themselves, but mostly just things like a couple of deck boxes, play mats, tubes, sleeves, things like that, and just showing off what I recommend and what I use, and I can show a little demonstration via my webcam. So our first thing is this deck box. Now, I don't have mine on me, unfortunately, but this is a very nice deck box if you only want to run one deck. It is a $15 deck box, but they do come in multiple colors, like you have all these different options, and overall just a very nice deck box, especially if you're only planning on running one deck at a time. So yeah, I definitely recommend this box. Even though I don't have mine on me, I can still recommend it. Very nice box. Now, an alternative, if you don't want to just run one, you don't want to buy multiple of these because that can get pretty expensive for deck boxes. You can get the Hydra 5 compartment riveted deck storage box. Now, this box is the one I have here in front of me. This is a very nice $15 box that can hold, obviously it holds it has 5 compartments, and it's very nice because it's about that big, so it's a little over a foot long, and it opens up like this. So these are actually magnets, so it closes with magnets and opens with the magnet, so it's really easy to get into. And then you can also fold this back so that it stays open as well. And obviously this holds 5 decks. I've got 3 Digimon decks and 2 Yu-Gi-Oh decks in here. And each deck comes with a compartment. So if you want to, you can take the compartment out and just have the compartment for the deck and then close this and put it away. But it does come with these compartments. So it's a very nice deck overall. Or a deck storage box, I say. And yeah, I definitely recommend this one. So let's take a look at some sleeves. And now these sleeves are the Ultra Pro Eclipse Gloss Small Sleeves. I recommend these for Yu-Gi-Oh! And the reason I only recommend these for Yu-Gi-Oh! Is because these are small, obviously. Which means that they only really fit Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. There's a couple other things they fit. But if you're getting small cards, you're most likely getting it for Yu-Gi-Oh! So it comes with 60. So that's enough for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck. If you're running a 40-card deck, that's enough for a 40-card deck and a 15-card extra deck. Well, you'll have a couple left over. If you do want to run a full side deck, you do have to get 2 of these. But for $6, these are some very good sleeves. And I can demonstrate them by pulling out one of these cards. So this is my Deep Eyes White Dragon from my Blue Eyes deck. And as you can see, black on the back, perfectly fits the card itself, and it has a gloss to it because these are the gloss and not the standard. So I very much enjoy these ones. I did run the standard ones before, so I'll actually pull out a standard one. So obviously these are white and black, but this is a standard one. This is the standard look versus the gloss look. And I think the gloss looks much better. Plus, they feel different. Like, this one feels like more glossy smooth. This one feels more textured. It's really up to you. They do make both. These are both Eclipse sleeves. They do make textured and gloss sleeves. But I definitely recommend the gloss sleeves if you like a more smooth feeling. And they're also a little bit grippier. So you can, like, sort through them easier if you're going through them or shuffling and whatnot. So I definitely recommend those sleeves. And yeah, I'm gonna start getting those. I did get the textured ones before, but I'm gonna start getting these glossy ones. So now we're gonna move on to a matte tube. Now I recommend this Monster Protector playmat tube. It's a really good $7 tube. It fits pretty much any size matte. It's all black, so you can't see through it. And it's overall just a really nice thing. And I actually have mine here to demonstrate. So it's about this long. It's pretty much the same length as the 5-compartment deck box. But yeah, it's got pops right off, slides right on. It's a little difficult to get on sometimes, but the shape is a triangle for a reason, because if it was a circle, that would start rolling. But the thing is, triangle. It doesn't really roll. It'll wobble a little bit, but it won't roll away from you. So yeah, I definitely recommend this tube for playmats. And then speaking of playmats, we're gonna go to my recommended playmat, which is this one specifically. And the reason I recommend this playmat is because this is actually 2 playmats for $13. You can get, it looks like it's showing you the green one and then the back of the green one, and I thought it was when I purchased this, but when I actually received it, you get a all black mat and a green mat with a black back. So you actually do get 2, and they do have a couple options, so you can get black and green, blue and red, black and blue. Pretty much have all these ones, and yeah, they're fairly big, 24 by 14 inch. But yeah, this is a very good mat, and I do not have the black one to demonstrate the black one, because I actually gave that to my friend because I don't need 2. But I do have the green one inside of this tube. So this mat does perfectly fit into this tube. See right there, perfectly rolls up in there. Pull this on out. And yeah. So the mat is about this big. It is quite large, and it's very easy to just pull out and use. Definitely one of my favorite mats that I have. Now I am going to be replacing this one soon with a Digimon playmat that has Omnimon on it. I've already ordered it, I'm just waiting for it to arrive in the mail. But I will be replacing this one soon, but that other one I'm getting is pretty expensive. It's like a $30 mat. But if you want a cheap alternative, you get 2 mats here for 13 bucks. So that's one for you, and if you don't need 2, that's one for your friend to use as well. So it's a very good deal, especially compared with the mat tube. It's 20 bucks for a tube and 2 mats with this pack. So it's a very nice pack. And then we're going to move on to a Forged Dice Co. dice storage case. Now, I like this a lot because you don't really need this for Yu-Gi-Oh! Often. You really only need 6-sided dice for Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's nice to have them all, especially if you are also into things like Dungeons and Dragons, or just anything else that can use a lot of dice. This is a very good one. It holds 5 sets of dice, and it has foam in it. So yeah, you can take the foam out, use it for whatever. It's very compact. So I'm going to demonstrate with mine. It's about this big. Pretty small. It's got a cool logo on the front from Forged Dice. Nothing on the back. And it's got a very nice zipper it's even got little things on it. And this all comes with it. You can just unzip it. And you got your dice. So you can get 5 sets in here. And this side actually has a removable foam piece. And the reason for that is because it becomes the dice roller. So you can lay this flat, take these out, roll them in here. And then when you're done, toss this back in, close it up, flip it up. Again, very compact, fits in pretty much any bag I've used. So yeah, I definitely recommend this box over a lot of others, especially for the price of $16. You get 5 dice sets, which is more than enough you're going to need. I don't really see why people purchase these like $50 dice boxes that hold like several hundred dice. Unless you're a dice collector, I don't really see the point in doing that, because you're just spending money to carry dice that you don't need to carry with you. I think this is a good like midway. $16, not crazy expensive for a dice case, and you can fit 5 in here. So if you're like going to a D&D session and you're there with 7 people and 3 or 4 of them forget, you have extra. But you don't need to carry around tons. Now this next product is a binder, and I could not find a place to purchase this. I've only ever seen this in stores. I know you can purchase this binder in Walmart. At GameStop, I've seen it a couple times, and Game Exchanges, you have that, but I don't really know how many Game Exchanges there are out there. I only know of two, and I think it's a U.S. East Coast thing. But yeah, most game stores will or card shops will probably have this, and it is the all-round TCG Collector's Album Binder. This is very nice because it's a very solid binder, and it comes with a bunch of sleeves in it. I think it's like 100 of these. You get a you get like 100 of these 3x3s, which each one, if you do front and back, can hold 18 cards. So this can hold a lot of cards, and it's a good one to like not need multiple binders. So if you don't want to carrying multiple binders is reasonable. You can carry multiple, like one for your Digimon, one for your Yu-Gi-Oh, one for your Pokemon. But I like to kind of have it all here, and I do separate it. So like the front is all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and then in the back, if you flip all the way to the back, there's Digimon cards in the back. And then I'm just gonna go and work my way towards the middle. So yeah, I definitely recommend this. It's durable. I've had this one for like several years, and yeah, I definitely recommend this one. I think when I purchased it, it was about $25 for this. So it's a little bit pricey for a binder, but you do get all these sleeves with it, and it can hold a lot of cards, of course. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much all I've got on this sort of stuff. Let me know what you guys think down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe because that's always appreciated. And as well as the feedback, comment down below, stuff like that. Share it with your other buddies, and let us know if you have any opinions on what kind of things you like. Because I know that things like this aren't for everybody. Like some people do prefer getting multiple deck boxes instead of having a big box that holds all your decks. People will prefer getting multiple deck boxes, things like that. Let us know what you like down below in the comments. And yeah, that's about it. Later.